1, 2, 1, 2, yay! I get to go live. Haven't been a bit late, but I'm here now. I pulled it off. Hello, everybody, it's Boza. Today, you're talking about this guy again. Yes, just this guy again. So YouTube's going up. So, we're going good. Everything good. Everything looks great. So, here's the deal. This video reached the radar. It's just like, okay. But first,
oh, you really think that you're gonna get in?
Didn't want to play that. Okay, so here's the deal. Make sure you're gonna show something real first before I get to that video. So, not that one. It's supposed to be the thumbnail, but yeah. But there we go. So that's the one thing we'll show first, because apparently Scott McKenna decided to come by and post this, because it's Scott McKenna, of course he does. Like, what else are you gonna do? So yeah. Hello, look at him. He just decides to post that of all things. Okay, so I should make sure that I am live. That's all. It says I'm live. Sometimes it doesn't. No. Come on, it's not that hard. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. This is not going to be too long anyway. That's the good part. So I don't have to really worry about too much of anything. So, you done, boy? Where's your mummy? Oh, hi, cows. How's it going? It's just him. He posted something in the chat. So, yeah, we got that going. So, Scott McKenna comes by and posts,
everyone knows Frog was swallowed by D. Welsh, and it was because he was on Cronin Show. D. Welsh is always obsessed with him.
And interesting things to say. I don't even know where he pulled that from. Okay, I don't even know where that came from. I mean, there was... yeah, I mean, there was a time where D. Welsh did Doc Bullfrog, but swatting him, I mean, that's a different story. So, like, I guess he's just trying to throw somebody else under the bus. I don't know why he said this. I don't know where this is coming from. But he obviously posted this via the time when I was talking to Vikings fan of what was going on with Bullfrog. And he posted this, so, like, I mean, we were talking about why Bullfrog would be swatted, or at least had cops called to his house. It wasn't really swatted. It was cops being called to Bullfrog's house. And knowing all that, it would happen over more so on Ken's side of the, I guess you can say the troops side, crossing the borders right there. And it happened much less. In fact, it didn't happen at all on Cronin's side. So whatever happened on Ken's side, it had cops called to the house. Joe would even be like, if you go over there, you're going to have cops called to your house, stuff like that. Just so you know. And here is Scott McKenna trying to say that it was D. Welsh that swatted Bullfrog on Cronin's show, whenever that was. I mean, who knows? I don't know why he decided to write that. Like, I mean, like I'm just going to sit there and be like, oh, well, that must be true. The boy who cried wolf.
I'm going.
Yeah, by the way, we're going to play this. We're just going to roll with it.
I'm going to address 3 people right now. Stony Tony, number 1. Remember, Tony, when you sent me a public picture of Zebby and his child? I believe they were in a pool. Remember you sent me that, Tony? You trying to delete that from history, too? Tony did indeed send me that picture in a malicious way, hoping that I would put it out on the internet. Unfortunately for Tony, I did not put Zebby's child out on the internet. Could have done that to a few people, and I threatened to...
Okay, so that's stuff right there. So apparently, this is news. This is really news. Zebby, part of the thick community, quote unquote. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why this is being brought up. I don't know what the deal is with all that, really. But according to what I know, and according to what Scott just said, apparently Tony just sent Scott images of Zibby's kid. And that's just hearsay. I don't know when this was. I don't know where this came from, or why he's saying this now. We could make a few interpretations of what it is, but all I could say is, yeah, I mean, you guys been part of weird stuff for quite some time now. I mean, like, am I shocked? Am I really shocked of knowing all this at this point, right? Who would have thought that this guy would have getting photos of somebody else's kid? Yeah, somebody else's kid. Who would have thought? He probably even asked for those photos. We don't ever know. But he's bringing it up conveniently because I guess Tony said something he didn't like.
Do that to people before that fuck with me and my family? Yes, I have. Foulmouth Ken being one of them. Never.
Okay. This is where the lies is very telling. Let's roll it back.
Tony did indeed send me that picture in a malicious way, hoping that I would put it out on the internet. Unfortunately for Tony, I did not put Zebby's child out on the internet. Could have done that to a few people, and have I threatened to do that to people before that fuck with me and my family? Yes, I have. Foulmouth Ken being one of them.
So this is the first lie. Okay, when did Ken ever threaten this guy's family? Ever. When has anybody threatened his family? Ever. He throws Ken under the bus already, and we're gonna... Oh boy, that's one thing I'm glad to touch up on. Let's play the rest.
Never ever did actually call the school, Dave, as you're still trying to tell people.
You threatened it, and you did more than that.
Never did put Ken's kids out on the internet.
Okay, so he says that too. No one ever accused him of this, but he's misconstruing a few things.
Despite him harboring people that literally post my family all day long, threatened to kill my baby, and countless other heinous things, Ken still harbors these people, still condones them, still has them moderated in his chat, but I never went through with that. They would hope that I would, but no, I got better morals than that.
Okay, so now he just says he claims to have better morals overall, even though he's admitting threatening personal info on people, and he accuses of people attacking his family, threatening to kill his baby. Already off the bat with frickin' wild accusations. Already. He's going to claim all this, insinuate that this is all happening, and be like, oh,
well, Ken actually threatened my family.
Again, where did that happen? In harboring people in chats as moderators that keep threatening your family? Like, who are these people? First of all, and when did this ever happen? Like, where are you pulling this from? So, like, you just... Well, boy, you just can't stop lying, can you? You just cannot stop lying. Like, okay, so this came out of nowhere. He's already kind of throwing shit out the wall and be like, well, I got better morals, I'm not that bad of a person. Keep in mind, okay, so why he says...
Well, I never called Ken children's schools. I never did that.
He threatened it. You literally threatened it. I mean, you threatened more to this. You also threatened to call CPS. Let's just go back in time, okay? When Ken decided to reveal Skype messages, his Skype messages, this guy, the face you'll see right here, yes, him, Skype messages. Yes, he gave Dave Skype messages, voice messages, from when he was receiving messages from Scott McKinnon at the time, and he sent it over to Dave to play on his stream. And all it did reveal is Scott McKinnon obsessing over Ken, continuously harassing him in his DMs. And what does Scott do? Make videos.
Be like, I'm gonna call your kid's school, I'm gonna call CPS, how dare you?
And there he is now, just expecting people to forget this, rather. And
And it's just like, oh, it's actually because Ken attacked my family. G. Harvey's people attacking my family. They threaten my family. They post my family.
Who's posting your family? You did that by yourself. Buddy, your sister got involved in the community on her own. You post your nephew all the time.
Look at my nephew.
You talk about yourself. You post your real life all the time. How do you expect... Wait, why do you think people even have this?
People post my family all the time.
You posted your family. You're gonna blame everybody else? Dummy.
especially for the innocent children. And Tony tried his hardest.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, not to the innocent children you can groom.
To get me to put
Remember that 16-year-old?
Zebby's kid out there, and I didn't. I took Zebby's kid out of the picture and posted just Zebby. Anybody that got a very good memory remembers this, and I know.
Yeah, the people that haven't witnessed any of this, I'm not even sure who you're posting this to, if that's the case. Who's gonna know anything about this?
Well, actually, I did that one good thing that nobody knows about.
Okay, but here's the funny thing. You still decided to post it, right? You still decided to do that, right? So you decided to show something that Tony was sending you. So you still played into Tony's hand.
Zebby definitely remembers that because I brought it to him.
Uh-huh.
Nice try, though, Tony. Weird fuck. Also, Danny Fugazi, CTE, the retard, who's still trying to convince people of his delusions like he has for 10 years that I don't have a child or a wife. Everybody that was in Joe's corny-ass Discord saw very quickly that I am telling the truth. I do have a baby and a woman.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. I'm sure they also believe you.
Look, my cardboard girlfriend. See, I do have a girlfriend. See how jealous you guys are. Look at my pervert baby too. Like, I'm so freaking geek. Like you're all jealous of what I have.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Why do you feel the need to show these off? Why do you feel like, again, this is you posting this stuff. This is you showing this stuff off. And you go like,
why are you posting it?
Because you keep showing it off to the people you're fighting with. Hello? Okay, let me roll it back for you. Maybe it's not clicking in your brain. So let's roll it back, okay? Let's take it step by step. When you, in a convenient time, or any time to go at somebody, when you say,
well, I have a girlfriend,
and you post it and claim the other is jealous, do you not expect the same person you're going after to not use it against you? I mean, what do you expect? Like, I don't even know why you feel the need to talk about these things online. It's like, yeah, look, I have a girlfriend, I have a baby. Good for you. I don't know why you feel the need to share these things. Happy for you. Shouldn't you be focusing on that instead, then? But whatever.
None of it is a lie. Danny can't stand that I've bettered my life. I'm better than him. I look better than him. I'm in better shape than him. I have a good...
Better than him, better looking than him, and better shape than... Dude, you look like a fucking potato body. You literally look like a fucking potato. You're literally built like a sack of potatoes. Better shape, dude. Your face looks like a fucking potato. What do you mean you're in better shape and better looking? Like, you look like Matt Walsh if you took 2 freaking boosters. I mean, like, dude.
Beautiful girlfriend. And I have a baby, and Danny just cannot handle that. So he is trying desperately in Dave's chat to still convince people that it's all a lie. Nobody believes you, Danny, except you.
Well, dude, okay, here's the funny thing, though. Like, I'm just going to ask this simple question. Why do you feel the need to share these things, right? What were you hoping to gain when you shared this stuff? And here's another thing, Scott. Let me just throw this out there. The boy who cried wolf, who's lied about a plethora of things. Faking a hospital visit, right? Done that. You faked the pay stub. You've made a fake pay stub, right? You lied about going to a freaking Dave's house, but there's a gate blocking you in. You just went back home. There's multitude of lies you've told, and in addition to the ones you've told now about Ken threatening your family and others threatening to your family. I don't even know where that came from. But it's you. It's you. So knowing all this, right? Knowing that you're a liar. Can you, okay, you've lied about these big things. And then you went ahead and justified your lies.
Well, I admit to my lies, but I'm also doing a good thing by calling out other lies.
Right? You're following along? I ask you, what do you expect of people when they know of you as a liar, when you constantly have lied? Right? Do you expect them to believe you then? Do you expect them to be like, oh, well, I believe him this time. He wouldn't lie after all the times he's lied. So people are supposed to believe you now?
Everybody that matters, seeing that I am telling the truth, Danny, so you can say I'm lying all day so you don't look like a complete retard.
And who those people are? Like the ones in your imagination? Or the people you make up? Is Joe Cronin going to believe you?
Because everything you post about me and my family is a lie.
Like what? Like what? What has he posted about your family? That is supposedly a lie. What did he even post at all? What did he post? He posted about your sister, and that's about it. But that was just, literally just freaking memeage of AI-generated photos with your sister and Dave, so it's not really much of anything. Posting your family? Lying? Where is this coming from?
You fail again, Danny. All I can say is that you just continue to lose and you continue to obsess, and then you call into Dave's show with your mother, living with mommy, something that...
You shouldn't be talking. I promise you shouldn't be talking.
I said that's true about you. You said, oh, Scotty makes up all these fucking lies about me for years and blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, again, you've lied in the past.
In reality, you are the projection artist that has been doing that to me, Danny.
Okay, so he's using the term projection artist. That's not a projection artist, though. Okay, so he's accusing Danny of something that he's actually not doing. He doesn't understand the term projection. Okay, so I'm not really going to do my due diligence of explaining this because it wouldn't be pointless. Because he's not going to get it, right? Right. So, but I will say this. When Scott McKenna already on here has came on and said, people have threatened my family. Already. And that is after the fact that he admitted to threatening others of doing the same thing. Literally admitted to this on Broad Live. He did this live.
And then you call in and expose yourself. You've done this before. Like whether I said you were drinking, you literally exposed yourself, confirming my allegations on you, and you were on coke and drinking, calling into
on coke and drinking.
Ergut show. This
when was this?
Happened.
Okay, so again, so we can confirm that's a lie too. At best, he admits, he says Danny projects, but then lies himself. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Drama Wars. Look at the hood gangster Ryan. He's threatening babies.
What the hell?
Look at the hood gangster Ryan. He's threatening babies. The thing I take great joy in knowing I have a girl and child, and none of you...
Hello, Scott. You came in. Says, cool. Hello for you. The thing I take great joy in is knowing I have a girl and child, and none of you ever will. Okay? You'll never have lived outside of your obsession on YouTube with other men. LOL. You went live the second I uploaded a short of you. Okay. Sure, buddy. Sure. And thanks for uploading shorts. How many accounts are you using right now? As count 2, Scott McKinnon and Drama Wars. Thanks for coming in different accounts, buddy. I don't know why you decided to do that. But I'm gonna just say this, buddy. I don't care if you have a child. I don't care. Like, I don't know why you keep bragging about this. I didn't ask.
You have a kid, see, look.
Okay. Good for you. Like, what do you want me to do about that? 6 hours yesterday, and I even watched it all, and I skimmed and heard my name several times. LMFAO. You were looking really, really hard, aren't you? Like, we barely mentioned you, but you watched 6 hours. You were sitting there like,
Is he gonna mention me? Is he gonna mention me? Oh, he said that name. He said that name, I know. He said that name. I'm gonna make a upload and show about you, that's it. You freaking merc.
yeah, right? Am I right about those, money? Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm right. I don't even know why you're here. So long, buddy. So long. So long. Thanks for stopping by, though. Like and subscribe. Very, thanks for stopping by. You actually just proved Vikings right, by the way. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Countless times. Danny, Gargot says that you hit on 15-year-olds in the bowling alley and got kicked out.
Because Gargut says so, huh?
Oh, I'll take his word for it.
You live with your mummy, the only woman that you're
Mummy.
allowed around. Your charges in the
Mommy. You live with mommy. You live with mommy. Like, it's. Can you just say mom instead of mummy? Like, what do you mean he lives with mummy? He's living with a freaking like supernatural creature. It's mommy, not mummy. Mommy. Say it with me, Scott. Mommy.
state that there was some physical assault on a woman. You say that you were just trying to protect her and that you were going after the guy and she mistakenly got hit. You told me that story, Danny. Blackout drunk. Probably forgot that too. But that's who you are, Danny. You
Yeah, sure, buddy. Again, are we going to take the word of you? I mean, like, again, the boy who cried wolf many, many, many times. We're going to take the freaking word of a known pathological liar. And just saying.
probably have charges, not allowed around fucking women, and you live with your mummy, trying to convince people that you're still a power engineer. But the CTE from all the brain damage from your Muay Thai has kicked in heavily in adulthood, and you're definitely still drinking, still obsessing, and living with mommy. Do you think it was a wise idea?
Mommy, not mummy. Mommy.
You had to call in with your mummy to Dave Rose's show. Too bad Dave's daddy couldn't be there on the call with him, eh? Since y'all want to post my grandfather's obituary still.
Wait, where did that come from? Posting his obituary? Like that was in the past? Like, where did that come from? Like, what the hell? That's out of blue. Like, he's just like reaching at this point. Like, what? Stop reviewing the snitch. Nah, we gotta make fun of him.
Yeah. By the way, Ryan, not me who found you, not me who found your family, not me posting your grandmother. I will.
It wasn't me, even though I was the one who's threatening all this stuff, but it wasn't me.
Okay.
You post my family, and I get it from those channels. Who else should be addressed? Joe Fake-Ass Cronin. Yes, Paxi is a fake donator. This has been a tactic used by Joe many times before to entice other people that are probably having a couple of drinks donating a lot. And Z-Payne was one of them. God bless him, and, thank you for his service over in Antarctica or whatever, but he was obviously competing with a bot that Joe put out there. Joe scams people of money worse than Jews do. Joe's a fake fuck, with a bunch of retards on his fucking show. DJ Scandalous, another fucking autist who couldn't take a sip.
The same guy who thinks he can diagnose people with autists, and yeah, he can't even tell me a definition. Yeah, I revoke your privilege to speak on this, Skunty McDirtface. You are no longer allowed to speak on such topics. You are forbidden. And you live in Canada, so you actually don't really have much rights anyway, so you should be locked up for even speaking such a thing. If you were in the United States, you'd have freedom of speech, but unfortunately, you're in Canada, so you don't. I would hope. Pretty soon, the new Prime Minister should be locking you up, and you will no longer be able to spread your misinformation. So, I hope you enjoy your time in the cellar getting butt fucked by Big Bubba. Little Scott.
joke, I called into the show to cut him off. People thanked me for that, by the way, because he was ranting on, not even taking a breath. No one gives a fuck who you are. You're trying to act popular.
Yeah, okay, this guy has the goal to say this. Nobody even wanted you there. That's
comparing yourself to the likes of like Cody Rhodes calling in Joe's show because you're saying that you worked with artists like Snoop Dogg and stuff, bro. No one believes you. You're a fucking nobody. Shut the fuck up. Joe's Discord is filled with retards. I tried to help Joe with Ryan. Ryan was posting his address.
Again, another lie. Okay, when was this? When was this? Lying again. Lying again. Already. Like, not even trying anymore. He just, like, let me just tell something, Fabric. Let me tell another Fabric kind of lie. When did Ryan dox Joe? When was this? Where are you pulling this from? Tell me. You can upload all the shorts you want about me. Go for it. Because it's not going to matter anyway. Because you're not going to make anything. I know what you're going to say. Oh, you're that and the other. Buddy, you couldn't even prove that Dave docs Seamless Place of Work. Yeah, make your videos. Make your stupid videos. Do it. Say whatever. Threaten to call me. Yes, call me whatever. You can't say I'm wrong. You can't say I'm wrong, can you?
Banned from Discord, I guess, for that. I don't know.
You know what? That says a lot more about you than about them. The pedophilic retards didn't want to be around you, Scott. That says a lot more about you. But I guess you can go against them now because they freaking discarded you, right? Now they're bad people. Is that it? Now they're bad people because they don't want anything to do with you anymore? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Now Joe is a bad person. Now Joe's a scammer. No, not the fact. Ignore the fact that he was literally bringing you on. Oh, maybe you should go after him. Literally giving you a platform. Literally giving you a platform. And it's just like,
they got rid of this. Fuck you then.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
I don't know. Joe doesn't like to answer questions, though. Doesn't like to tell anybody the truth. He just appeases to whoever don't.
It's almost like looking into the mirror, isn't it, Scunty McDirtface? Almost like it's looking into a reflection of yourself.
And that's why certain people run the show there now. And it's a fucking abysmal mess. Might bring back a drama club, just solo. Maybe just...
Yeah, and now he's trying to freaking show off, not you. Okay. That's that. I did a 27-minute review. We're done. I hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes or 27 minutes of fame, rather, Scott. And people are going to make fun of you for this stuff. And yeah, just caught in 4K about more lies. Yeah, but you continue fabricating your lies because it's totally saving your character. It's totally making you look good. Just continue lying. Just go for it. See ya. I'm done.